Have you ever felt as an INTP trapped in a loop of self-destructive criticism? Or maybe pushed people away with overly harsh analysis? In this video, we're diving into how the shadow archetype affects INTPs and how to confront the destructive critic. INTPs are known for their intellectual curiosity and logical thinking. But under stress or insecurity, their unconscious side can emerge. This darker side, called the shadow, can twist their best traits into dysfunctional behaviors. For example, an INTP under stress might find themselves stuck in a cycle of overanalyzing interpersonal conflicts or fixating on a single flaw in a project. Let's explore not just what happens when introverted thinking, TI, goes dark, but how the other cognitive functions, extroverted intuition, NE, introverted sensing, SI, and extroverted feeling, FE, play a role in this dynamic. The shadow, according to Carl Jung, represents the unconscious side of our personality. It's made up of traits that are less developed or even repressed. For an INTP, the shadow can distort their cognitive functions. Normally, TI and NE work together to explore and analyze the world, but under pressure, these strengths can turn into harsh criticism or even paranoia. Picture an INTP preparing for an important presentation. Instead of refining their ideas collaboratively, TI and E, they might become overly defensive, questioning every potential flaw to the point of self-sabotage. In addition, SI, the tertiary function, can lead INTPs to ruminate on past mistakes, while FE, their inferior function, might cause feelings of social disconnection or alienation. One of the most notable aspects of the INTP shadow is the destructive critic. This appears when their dominant function, introverted thinking, TI, goes dark. Normally, TI drives INTPs to seek logical consistency, refine ideas, and solve complex problems. But when this function is affected by the shadow, TI becomes overly critical and rigid. In these moments, INTPs can become hypercritical of themselves, feeling like nothing they do meets their high standards. Use logic in a merciless way towards others, damaging relationships. Tear apart their own projects, dismissing them as never good enough. Let's consider another example, an INTP reflecting on a heated argument with a friend. Instead of moving on or learning from the experience, their SI traps them in a replay of the interaction, while TI harshly analyzes every word they said, convincing them that the friendship is doomed. Facing the destructive critic requires awareness and practical strategies. Here are some tips for INTPs. Recognize when your critic is taking over. The first step is noticing when your TI is becoming destructive. If you catch yourself spiraling into negative thoughts or self-sabotaging behaviors, pause and reflect. Engage your auxiliary function. Extroverted intuition, NE, is the second function for INTPs and can pull you out of the critic's tunnel. NE helps you explore new possibilities and creative connections. For example, if you're stuck on a project, try looking at it from a completely different angle, or share it with someone to get fresh ideas. Another powerful approach is to deliberately engage in brainstorming or creative writing. By letting NE explore ideas freely, you can distance yourself from the perfectionist grip of TI. Don't ignore your tertiary and inferior functions. SI and FE, while less developed, still influence the INTP. Pay attention to when SI is pulling you into endless rumination on the past, or when FE makes you overly sensitive to rejection. Acknowledge these feelings, but don't let them dominate your mindset. For instance, if FE is making you feel alienated after a social interaction, remind yourself that others might not perceive things as critically as you do. Actively seek feedback to balance your internal assumptions with external reality. Embrace imperfection. INTPs often seek perfection, but progress matters more than perfection. Focus on learning during the process rather than achieving flawless results right away. Take time to recharge. When the critic is loud, it's often a sign of stress. Give yourself space to relax and recharge. Maybe through activities that spark your NE, like reading, exploring new topics, or spending time with stimulating people. Additionally, physical activities such as walking or light exercise can help you break out of the SI rumination cycle, grounding you in the present moment. Remember, the shadow isn't just negative. Facing it can lead to significant personal growth. For INTPs, the destructive critic can teach the importance of balancing analysis with action. Working on these less developed traits also helps you become more empathetic and aware of how your actions impact others. For example, integrating FE can help you navigate interpersonal dynamics more confidently, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for mutual understanding. Similarly, strengthening SI can enable you to appreciate the lessons from past experiences, creating a more grounded approach to future challenges. If you're an INTP, I hope this video helped you understand the destructive critic and how to face it. What strategies do you use to handle self-criticism or stress? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this content helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights into MBTI and cognitive functions. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.